Woo! What's going on, guys? Orms Forum coming at you guys today, man. Doing another late video. Um, this video is going to be my opinion on who the top 10 NFL quarterbacks are in today's NFL. Going into the 2020 season, if you will. Just the top 10 quarterbacks, in my opinion. I'm not going to really bore you guys with stats. Not going to get into crazy detail like that or anything like that. It's just going to be straight up bang. That is going to be a pretty fast video. So here we go. Number one, Patrick Mahomes, baby. MVP of the league, MVP of the Super Bowl last year, Super Bowl winner, all that jazz, man. He's done it for a couple years now. The mold's been broken with that kid. He's a freak of nature. He's not even human in my eyes. So he's the number one guy. So then I'll go number two, Drew Brees. Drew Brees, man, the old man's still doing it. You know what I mean? Accuracy is what you think of when you think of Drew Brees, man. He's one of the most accurate quarterbacks I've ever seen throw the football. Just balling for 19 years. That's number two. The number three, little Russell Wilson, beast at quarterback. I always had a dislike for this guy, man, for some reason. When he first came into the league, because I always think he walked into the perfect situation when he went to Seattle. He did, man. He had that Legion of Boom. He had a phenomenal running game, but in all reality, his weapons, like his wide receivers, weren't that great. And then when he started losing guys, like his Legion of Boom started actually disintegrating, going elsewhere, retiring, or whatever, he still did his thing, and he's still doing his thing. So he's number three, the real deal, man. Russell Wilson, no, he is. Number four, Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? Love him or hate him, he still gets it done. It's really that simple with him, man. His touchdown to interception ratio is off the charts, pretty much for most of his career. He's the guy. He's the number four. And then number five, I couldn't do it. I almost feel bad not putting him higher. One of my favorite players of all time, Tom Brady. The GOAT, man. The GOAT. Is it a little high? Is it a little low? Is it just right? Where should he be? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. He's Tom Terrific, and he's on the list. Then I got number six. This one, Ben Roethlisberger. One of the toughest SOBs I've ever seen play quarterback, and his game is just something that I fully admire as a fan. I love watching him play. And we all seen how Pittsburgh was without him last year. And then number seven, baby, here he is. The man, the myth, the legend, Matthew Stafford. Oh yeah, number seven, Matthew Stafford. He's put this team on his back pretty much his whole year, his whole career. The disrespect is real, but I'm not bringing it here. And he's a baller that he's done it with mediocre talent around him for 11 years. You know, he's had CJ. Nothing against CJ. CJ is an absolute Hall of Fame football player. But after that, come on, who's he had, man? He's had a couple good guys, right? Like Kenny Galladay and Marvin Jones. But, man, other than that, man, he's never had anything around him, man. He's never had anything around him. So he's number seven, and you know it. And then number eight, I got Deshaun Watson. Slowly dying in Houston. I think they're seriously trying to kill that kid over there in Houston, taking away weapons, taking away everything from that kid. That kid runs for his life, and he still balls. He freelances a little bit too much, man, but he's so fun to watch. I love him. Then I got number nine. Number nine coming up. Number 9, number 10 were a little bit tough with me. I had Matt Ryan. I'm putting Matt Ryan at 9. Been up and down kind of his whole career, but he's an absolute Iron Man. 9 years, all 16 games. He hasn't missed a game in 9 years. Playoff appearances, all that jazz. And a real good 65% completion percentage. Pretty much he averages every year, which is pretty nuts. 65% is really, really good, man, in my eyes. He gets a lot of disrespect, maybe a little bit too much. And then this is where I really had a lot of trouble with. this is where I had a lot of trouble with, man. I was flip-flopping this one for a bit. This is number 10. I put Carson Wentz there. Now hear me out a little bit. When healthy, the guy's a stud. The guy's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's fun to watch. He's good, but he does get banged up. But I think he's a phenomenal talent. Really good talent. So I had to put him on the list. I really did. I had to throw him on there. And I was fighting between Carson Wentz, Lamar Jackson. I was fighting between those two guys for sure. I didn't put Lamar on there yet because I've only seen it 1 year. If I fully don't expect Lamar, because I got an honorable mention here too, just a few names. But if Lamar did it for maybe 2 years, if he even did it for 2 years, I probably would have put him at 9 or 10. You know what I mean? I could have flipped Lamar in there somewhere, but I like consistency too, right? That's what I'm all about. So I'm sure Lamar Jackson will get on there one day. I'll probably be doing this thing next year, and he could be number 5. He could be even better than that. But I do have an honorable mention, and my honorable mention is of course Lamar Jackson. I threw Kirk Cousins in there, and I threw Jared Goff, and even Dak Prescott. Those guys are all good quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Prescott kind of a little bit farther down, Goff a little bit farther down, Cousins a little bit farther down from Lamar and Wentz, obviously. But the number 10 for me was the toughest one for me. It was either going to be Carson or Lamar. I pretty much almost just flipped a coin on that one, man. But I just took Carson because he's been doing it a touch longer. And that was it, man. That's it, man. It's going to be a quick video. I just wanted to get that off the chest. And yeah, Matthew Stafford's number 7, baby. Boom.